I have got water dripping off of my scooter. Hey, how you doing, guys? Today we're doing a ride along. If you couldn't tell it, and I am following this car in front of me to Switzerland. I am following these guys to Switzerland. We are going to drive across the oceanic and end up in Switzerland or something like that, you know. That's what we say when there's like a conflict, you know. We're trying to like be in the middle, or I mean not be in the middle of it or whatever, you know, and be like, hey, just call me Switzerland, baby. Anyway, hi, how you guys doing? We're back for another ride along, if you can't tell. This is actually going to be a short drive, a very short drive, but hey, I'm taking you guys shopping. I'm taking you guys shopping. I'm not buying you nothing, but I might be buying me some stuff. Avoid that rock. And yeah, I already called and got permission, and so I got my Pocket 3 camera in the back. And yeah, so we're going to the Trading Post. That is Holly's favorite store that she's never been in. And I already called them and got permission to film inside of the store. And so now we're on the way to the store. I think I don't really have much time because it's supposed to start raining again in like a few hours. So, you know, I'm trying to like get this trip on. And I've also got some medicine I need to come by here and pick up. And I keep avoiding it. I don't need it yet though, so they could just hang on to it for me, I suppose. So, you know, I'm not like gonna actually run out or anything. They started doing this new thing where they just like automatically refill my prescriptions. And I bet you're mad that you got behind me now. So, you know, yeah, anyway, so yeah, so they've got prescriptions ready for me, and I'm not ready to pick them up. Oh boy. We got cars coming everywhere. Cars everywhere. Cars trying to get by. Something that rhymes with R. Par. Oh, okay. I think I got it now. Let us get on with the show. That adds a little bit of time to the video. Or something or another. Yeah, so I was thinking I would, you know, like drive a big long way around this, but because, you know, I have to worry about it starting to rain again later, I decided, you know, we're just gonna go kind of like straight there and jerk off. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cuss and like be too crude because, you know, I want potential shoppers for the Trading Post to be able to watch this video and not have to deal with my dirty pirate mouth, my dirty sailor pirate mouth. So, you know, yeah, I'm trying to keep it GP or PG or whatever you want to call it. And hello, you know, that's what I know. That is what I know. And are you ready? Are you ready? Bumpity bump bump bump. It wasn't too bad today. That wasn't a bad bumpity bump today. I almost enjoyed that bumpity bump. Not really, but you know, almost. That's what I say, almost. Almost. I need to start sitting further back in this seat. Because it's, yeah, no. The camera is like not even like a foot away from me or something, you know. And wait for this one friggin' car. Feels like he's going like 2 miles an hour. And I could have made that like 50 times or something or another. Ooh, I do hate gravel. I do hate gravel, but you know, it steers what it steers, or something to that effect. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that little ride along. I'll see you guys here in a minute, actually, because you know, I'm gonna take the camera inside. Yeah. All right, you guys, we're here. I apologize for being my hair being messy. It was under a helmet, so shut up. And I'm sorry that the ND filter is not on. But we're about to go, like, in the store. Yeah. And here we are. This is the trading post in Elkton, Virginia, and we're gonna take y'all on through. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Not bad.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right, this is not the stuff that interests me, but you know, I'm gonna give you guys a complete view. Although these daddy bears, or excuse me, daddy bears, you know, that's totally my thing, right there. So, and I am sure, Holly, if you're watching this, I am sure you will agree. Aren't they so cute? Little green dude right here. You ever see like the Living Dead dolls? That's my shit. Living Dead dolls are my shit. So yeah, we got some Barbies up on top and a slip and slide. Oh, now that'll bring back some memories. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, I walked right past this little police chopper and didn't even notice it. That is awesome. And a little Hello Kitty light. Holly, you were gonna like that, I am assuming. I don't think I've ever been on this side. You know, since I'm like recording all of this, I will show yous. I will show yous. Look at that. So, okay, not really a whole lot going on back here, at least not my cup of tea. Except for, oh man, what was his name? I don't know if that is intended to be, but looks like the, what was his name? The granddad on King of the Hill. That's dope. That's dope. I like that. I like it a lot, Jenny. So yeah, let's get through here and kind of saying this is definitely not my cup of tea. Right here with all the china and stuff. That would have been my Mimi's cup of tea. Why did it flip around on me? Now this is where the good stuff is at, or at least, you know, opinion or whatever, or was. Not as much of it, it looks like this time around. So let's take a look in the back and see what's going on back here. The last time I was in here, which was a little while back, there was like a whole bunch of G.I. Joe stuff. And that is definitely my bag of tea, you know, however that be, however that saying be. Poppy would have loved this with all the, as a matter of fact, I think that I have that Richard Petty car here somewhere. Oh, there we go. The screen is right in front of me and I still have trouble seeing it. Oh, look, you guys, we have got a guitar here. What brand is that? I don't know it. Man, that's a pretty nice looking guitar if I didn't already have like 12. So yeah, not really a whole lot going on back here either. Here's a, oh, one of those like little mini sets. Excuse me. For the X-Wing. Oh man. Oh, I bet this is a, oh, it's like a little game. You know what, I might get that. I do like games. I thought it was a puzzle for a second, and I was gonna say, no way, you know. I just say no to puzzles. No offense, you know, to anybody out there, but damn, this thing keeps flipping around on me. I just say no to puzzles, you know. No offense to, you know, any of you guys that like puzzles. Too much time and, you know, frustration for me. And, oh, that's Christian. I thought that was CM Punk there for a sec. Who else do we got? We got, looks like there's one more in the back. Holly, I'm sure you're going to love these two. Brian Cage, I wasn't ever a big fan of him either. Becky, I definitely loved some Becky Lynch before I stopped watching. There's some more Nutcrackers, Holly. Ant Ranch. Fun story. I was, my parents were out of town one time when I was a kid, and my granddad, Poppy, was coming and taking care of me, you know, whatever. He came and picked me up. We went by the house because I just had to take my ant farm with us to our picnic in the park. And if you can guess what happened, I'll give you a sec. I dropped my ant farm in Poppy's car, and he was not very happy about that. Look at Spider-Man. That is the Secret Wars symbiote Spider-Man. I know that. I know that one. I have the original 1985 symbiote Secret Wars Spider-Man figure at the house. I got that from another place kind of like this here in Elkton. A place not quite as fun as this one, but you know. Oh, here's more Poppy's wall. Poppy loved his NASCAR collectibles, and I was into the toy cars and all of that when I was a kid, but didn't really care for the racing itself. You know, I always just kind of felt like watching cars go around in circles is like, meh. Anybody need a bike? They got them. Here you go. Oh, He-Man. Excuse me. There we go. Wind Rider. Oh, that was it Man-at-Arms vehicle, I think. I'm not 100% on that. Oh man, I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed in the lack of G.I. Joe stuff this time around. That was my that was my favorite part the last time we came through here, because if you guys didn't know about me, you know, I grew up with G.I. Joes, and we used to have massive G.I. Joe wars on the block, and my sister always won through deceptive means sometimes, but she always won, and I'm still mad about that. Dana, fuck you, Dana. I'm sorry, F you, Dana. Oop. Can I get a straight shot? Probably not. I am the worst YouTuber in the world. Blame it on the autism, I don't care. Oh man, Damn, that's too bad. I was really looking forward to finding some more G.I. Joe stuff. Oh, I think I had, is that the Bobby Hamilton set? I do, oh no, that's the J.D. McDuffie one. I have the Bobby Hamilton set. I also have the Richard Petty set like that. I have, like, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 boxes in my storage shed of just nothing but NASCAR stuff. I have the entire final season of Richard Petty, like the little collectors ones, like they did a different car for each track with different cards and everything. I have all of them sitting in a box. That's some pretty cool dolls. I might go back at, oh, there's a Captain America. Look at that, Steve Rogers. Man, this is an old school Captain America too. Oh, and here is a little Captain America lunchbox over here, if I could get him situated there. Sorry, Steve. Not really seeing much from me. Oh, damn. That is definitely for me. Unfortunately, there's no way that I'm gonna fit that framed poster on my scooter. That is not gonna work, unfortunately, because that is definitely something for me. Obviously, if y'all don't know me and my love for the macabre. Is this a pack of cool playing cards? Oh. Let me try to hold stuff up in frame. Again, I am sorry that I am the worst YouTuber in the world. I remember back in the day, Cool Cigarettes used to like send me stuff in the mail like all the time. DVDs, ashtrays, playing cards. They don't do stuff like that no more, unfortunately. Here's a Batman. Alright, I'm gonna take another look at these other rooms. We might come back and get one of those dead bears. I like dead stuff. Well, not like actual dead stuff, but you know what I mean. Old school horror fan. You know, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know. And this is only the second time I've been in this little shop. The other one down out here that I went to fancies themselves as an antique market, but it's a flea market. I know, titter for tatter, or you know, war for words, or whatever you want to call it. Man, I really wish I could fit that poster on my scooter, but there's just no way. No way. Look, proof the earth is round. There you go. Oh. I am sorry also that my camera keeps acting all weird. Oh, I forgot to change the shooting mode. That is probably why. I am so dumb. All right, we're gonna pause and let me try to fix that. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully that fixed it. Oh, Dolores, the fish girl, Bette Midler. I don't think I could get that home on the scooter either, to be honest. Let's see, how much for Grandpa here? Why can I not remember what his name was? I don't think that that's actually supposed to be him, but it looks like him. It definitely does look at it like him. Was it Cotton? Was his name Cotton? I can't remember. So, all right, let me go back in here and check out these dead bears. Ooh, okay, so we are back. Ooh, and I got, well, let me walk you guys to my bike here, and I'll show you what we got. And, well, I mean, I guess I showed it to you in there, but I kind of don't know either. So, you know, I'll just to be safe. So, yeah, they knocked $5 off of the price. So I got them both for 35 bucks. And yeah, I like them. So yeah, all right, pause and switch. And I'll be back on the bike with you, bitch. Or whatever they say. Probably not that. Sweat be damned, here we go. Got it. Have a good one. Thank you. All right, now we are just waiting on the traffic to come through. Some days this road is like nothing at all, like Alison Krauss, and then other days, can't catch a fucking break. This isn't too bad though. I've definitely had worse. Definitely had worse. I kind of feel like going back down Shandor Avenue, but not really, because you know, I do want to go get some food. I do want to go get some food because I love you, dudes. And I'm hungry also, you know. That definitely contributes to the situation. Are you ready? Are you ready? Bumpity bump bump bump. Damn, they must have like put some butter or something over them tracks, cause it's smooth. It was smooth. There was not a whole lot of bumpity bump to the bumpity bump, or whatever they say. Definitely not that. We might do curbside. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out, yo. I was waving you on so that I could come in here and pick up a spot. Actually, you know what? I might go in. I'm pretty sure my dead bear will, not be fine because there's no parking spots. I'm not even gonna, if I'm doing curbside, I'm not like even gonna stop recording. I might like take my helmet off for a minute, but after I like put the kickstand up and shit, I wish I could do this kickstand while I'm still sitting down. Like whoever designed the kickstand on this thing should be taken out back and shot. So y'all can see me like way over here. Check out how fat I am. Check out my fats. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. Should I use up my rewards points? I don't think I am. Where's my app exclusives? You know what? Actually, I might get the burger. No mustard, no ketchup, no onions, 4 patties. Add mayo. $4. Let's go ahead. Let's add it. Let's get some fries. And then we'll go by 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee. Now you guys get the genuine, what do you call it? McDonald's wait at the curbside experience. I did one time do this with the curbside. Of course, I was sitting in my dad's truck. I'll say of course, but whatever. I was sitting in my dad's truck and used the curbside pickup. And like I waited. It was like 30 minutes later or something, and they still hadn't brought my food. And go back in, they're like, oh, it never popped up. I was like, oh shit, you know. And do curbside and then not bring it to the curbside. How do you like my back? How'd you guys like my back? Was it cute? Did you take a look at my shriveled up prune cakes? I hope not, you know. And I am sorry for exposing them to y'all. Well, I mean, I didn't like expose them, but you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry you had to see that. My shriveled up prune cakes are, you know, probably not very fun to look at, you know. I know I don't like looking at them. I don't like looking at my body, period. You know, my body is what they would call in the business or the professional medical term for my body is gross. Ew. Disgusting. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth a little bit. That is the proper term for my body shape or my body figure, whatever, Steve. I sat in the, I picked the number 1 spot because I'm number 1. I'm not really. I'm not number 1. I am definitely a lot more like a number 2 than a number 1. I am like a number 1 and a number 2 and whatever you call vomit, like all mixed in together. That's me. That's me. Or whatever they say. Something like that. Oh man, so much for me making this all PG. I'm sorry about that. Man, I am still heartbroken. Well, actually, I'm heartbroken 2 things. 1, that they still don't have the Frozen Phantom machine fixed here. And 2, that they didn't have no G.I. Joe or even Transformer stuff. Hell, they barely had any wrestling stuff there today. And, you know, I'm like, man, I wanted some G.I. Joes, maybe some Transformers, or, you know, if they had a wrestling stuff with like at least like the old school. Hey, how you doing? Yep, that's me. All right, thank you, man. Now this is really awkward getting back on the scooter because of I got one of my dead bears like hanging off the little hook in the middle. And I am gonna have to make sure I get a spot right in front at 7-Eleven because I don't want nobody stealing my little dead bear. I mean, I'm only gonna be in there for a minute anyway, but still, I'm spraying though. I am spraying. Let me see, can I actually, if my legs weren't so fat, if my entire being wasn't so fat. And I am, baby. I am fat right down to my very soul. Right down to my very soul. My soul is fat. It's like that old Mother's Day Out song. Was it? My soul is wet and I can feel your pain. My soul is fat and I'm hungry, bitch. Or something like that. Oh yeah, alright. Let us get turned around up here and make the short, treacherous journey to the 7-Eleven. We are headed to Slurpeeville. We are headed to Slurpeeville since they ain't got the frozen Fanta machine fixed. We are headed to Slurpeeville. Now, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. How do you do? Let's avoid this bump and the manhole. I am starting to get much better about avoiding that one of the manholes. Apparently not both of them though. And we got traffic. Go finger. Go finger. We got traffic. Hello traffic. How do you do? And of course this guy's gonna turn. Jesus H. Popsicle Sticks. Jesus H. Popsicle Sticks. And here we go. Luckily we got space out in front. Out in front. I mean, I say that like anybody like really wants my dead bear, but I'm always paranoid because I grew up on Selma. Like y'all even know what that is, but shut up, Steve. Anyway, yippity yappity, scoopity scapita. I'll be right back with a Slurpee. Slurpee, hang on. So I got my Slurpee, switched to a DJI so I could show. I got a Slurpee in a Jurassic Park cup. Yeah. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Like Brutus, the barber beefcake. And we're on. I was going to say we're off, but we're actually not off. We're on the road again. Hang on, Slurpee. Slurpee, hang on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's the bad man. That's a rolling stop, so don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody about my rolling stop, please. Please do not snitch on me for that rolling stop. Man, there's been some pretty girls out here today. And I like that, I do. I highly admire that. Even if I get like all awkward and like, like my autism like just flares up and shit. It really does, it really does. My autism definitely does flare up. Like I start getting all nervous and like, I'm autistic, do forgive me. I'm autistic. Don't hold it against me that I think you're pretty and can't talk or whatever. I legitimately am. So yeah, we're back on the road for this whole like 30 seconds or something extra on the video of me heading back to the Spotsylville, away from Slurpeeville, driving on the wrong side of the road. How does that do? And I am going to try this time to avoid hitting the bump by these apartments down here, because like I hit that fucking thing every goddamn time, and that is not too cool. That is not too cool. That is not very nice of me. But you know, I do stop. In the name of love, before I eat your heart. I think that was from the one of those Indiana Jones movies or something. All right, where is that bump so I can avoid it? I see it. And oh, that was the bump. Okay. Anyway, yubita yabita, scoobita stabita, or whatever. I'll see y'all in the next one. I love you. Bye.